This is a government-operated healthcare facility where there is consistently a considerable assembly of patients throughout the entire day. However, as soon as the clock strikes 7 in the evening, disorder begins to unfold. Come on, let's hurry up. It's already 7:00.
What is the primary reason for us departing from this specific location?
Please refrain from inquiring, simply proceed. All of the patients along with the hospital personnel consistently vacate the hospital premises. It's a touching narrative. Manu and his spouse, Mamta, were journeying to a particular destination. Unexpectedly, it began to rain. Kindly drive with caution, as it is currently raining.
Is this my initial experience in operating a vehicle?
I was just saying that the road isn't good, so please drive carefully.
Oh, certainly. Now you are going to instruct me on how to operate a vehicle?
During the course of their heated argument, the car lost its balance and proceeded straight ahead.
Mamta, are you feeling all right? Oh dear, there's an excessive amount of blood and it's completely my responsibility. I should have listened to your guidance. Mamta, please don't worry. You are going to be just fine.
Manu gently lifted his injured wife into his arms and began walking steadily towards the hospital. Manu and Mamta were not familiar with this specific area. They were entirely unaware of the existence of the government hospital. Manu felt extremely pleased after casting his vote for the hospital.
Mamta, we have discovered the hospital and now you will start to feel better. I proceeded to enter the hospital building. Doctor, the nurse present here is truly outstanding. Could you elucidate why this entire hospital is entirely vacant?
Manu carefully positioned Mamta onto the stretcher and continued his search for the doctor. He ventured into an inner chamber where the darkness was significantly profound.
Doctor, is there anyone currently present here?
He proceeded to the adjacent room. Unfortunately, it was vacant as well. Abruptly, every light began flickering intermittently.
Something doesn't seem quite right in this situation.
Manu hurriedly ran to the entrance and saw his beloved wife standing there.
Mamta, you have arrived here.
The doctor arrived shortly after you departed. They provided treatment to me and also applied a bandage to the wound.
It's quite reassuring, otherwise I had the impression that this hospital was completely deserted.
No. The doctor mentioned that I require some rest for a little while. We'll remain here for several hours, then depart in the morning.
Alright, that's fine.
Manu and Mamta dozed off while sitting together on the identical bench. Suddenly, Mamta opened her eyes. And then she began to move slowly towards the morgue. After a short while, Manu's eyes gradually opened as well. Mamta, he called out as he hurriedly ran after her towards the morgue.
Mamta, what precisely are you doing at this moment?
I'm attentively observing my own physical body. Indeed, I'm meticulously observing my own physical form with great care. The night passed with the screams of death, and the next morning when the hospital opened. The scene was truly heart-wrenching and deeply moving. Manu's lifeless body was lying on the cold mortuary floor, and Mamta was tragically hanging from the ceiling fan above. They too became unfortunate victims of that malevolent Agori spirit. Yes, indeed, the Agori spirit. Please accompany me, and I shall explain everything in detail. Both of the nurses proceeded into the restroom. It was approximately a month ago, at around 10:20 p.m. Two men transported the lifeless body of an Agori Baba to this location.
Doctor, please observe them closely. They are already deceased. I was informing you that they were no longer alive, but you did not heed my words. Nevertheless, if they had been alive, there might have been a chance to save them. What is this situation? He passed away underneath your vehicle. No, sir. We were camping in the forested area when we discovered him. We assumed he was unwell, so out of compassion and humanity, we brought him here. I don't trust either of you. We will need to conduct a post-mortem examination to uncover the truth of the situation. Nurse, please inform the authorities. See, because of your humanity, we're in a predicament again.
The doctor moved the body to the morgue to start the autopsy. Then, the doctor began the detailed procedure. However, the doctor found himself utterly astonished.
This situation seems impossible. The entire body appears to be deceased, yet the heart continues to beat. Nurse, please swiftly make arrangements to provide this heart to another patient in need of a heart transplant.
Right after the doctor carefully severed the heart's intricate nerves, the spirit of the Agori suddenly manifested from the lifeless body. "Oh, esteemed doctor, you have disrupted my profound meditation and inadvertently led to my untimely demise." The spirit of the Agori initially strangled the doctor with great force. Then the nurse's actions. The spirit of the Agori, filled with intense anger, emerged from the morgue and began advancing towards the two men. The spirit of the Agori then lifted both men by their necks and strangled them until they were dead.
This hospital.
You have taken away my life. Starting from today, I shall not allow anyone to continue living in this hospital. This represents my retribution.
Subsequent to that day, any individual who arrived at the hospital post 7 p.m. was subjected to torture and ultimately killed by that Agori. Yet neither the nurses, nor the doctors, nor those boys were to blame. They were merely attempting to assist. Certain matters are beyond human comprehension. These spirits are similar to that as well, if those boys hadn't brought that Agori to this place. Thus, he would not have succumbed to his fate, nor would numerous individuals have encountered their untimely end. Is there truly no conceivable method to expel this Agori spirit? What method could possibly work? Approximately 6 months ago, all the medical professionals along with the nursing staff had called upon an exorcist. Following that, the exorcist stayed in the morgue for the entire day, performing a variety of rituals. The incantations resonated throughout the entirety of the hospital nevertheless. As soon as it was nearing 7 o'clock, everyone departed from that place. Except for the exorcist, as soon as the clock struck 7, the spirit of the Agori manifested.
I am instructing you to carry out this particular task. Depart from the hospital premises, and you shall provide me with all the directives. While invoking the divine deities, you shall be assured that I will undoubtedly ensure your liberation from this medical facility. I am a committed and devoted follower of Lord Mahadev. I am definitely not a demon. Why are you taking away the lives of the innocent individuals? Did this medical facility take my blood away? What exactly was my error in that particular situation? It was genuinely an accident. This is truly an unintended accident. So, is all this death really an unintended accident too? Yes, it is.
Certainly. And then, the following morning, the lifeless body of that exorcist Baba was discovered as well. Only God possesses the knowledge of what resolution exists for the spirit of this Agori there. Is the Agori's physical form still in the morgue? Yes, it remains there. Why haven't they conducted the final rites? If anyone dares to touch his body, the Agoris will kill them. So, there is no alternative method, not at this time. Now, all we are able to do is that whenever the clock strikes 7 To preserve our lives, it is imperative that we evacuate this hospital. However, each day a body is discovered in this morgue. During the entire nighttime hours, the Agori laughs with a loud and resonant sound. They say that there is no specific location where an individual's geek can be uncovered. In locations where no living individuals reside, it is said that their spirits tend to wander along those desolate pathways. This is a story about Shailesh. Now, kindly watch.
Hi, Seema.
No, the office event just ended. They always pick far-off spots for these gatherings. I can't even get a taxi. Is the app not working? Anyway, I'm stuck here on this street hoping to find something. What a lonely place. Nothing is coming this way either. These auto drivers are never available when you actually need them. Sir, please stop, sir. Perhaps a large vehicle is approaching. Wow, it's indeed a bus. Hey, could you please halt. Trying to harm me? This is quite an unusual bus driver, sir. Did you previously operate jet planes before? This bus goes to the station, right? Certainly, please provide me with one ticket to the station. Hey, listen. Driver, please drive carefully to the residence. We're not heading to the moon. Strange child. On these forested roads, it becomes quite chilly. Brother, this bus is going to the station, right? Oh, why is the road that leads to the station so empty and deserted? Conductor, brother, I inquired about something, but this conductor seems rather peculiar. I inquired, is this bus heading to the station?
No, these are indeed your very own eyes themselves, truly.
Sit down.
No, what exactly is all of this? What exactly is all of this? No! This particular ticket, is precisely 7 years old, and all of these individuals are acquaintances. This is indeed the exact same bus, and this particular document is dated June 11th, 2013. I am unable to remain here. Driver, please halt the buses. Stop the bus. No. What is happening? This is the identical ravine, and the bus is moving towards the ravine. This bus is heading towards the ravine. This bus is about to repeat its previous accident. No! I am unable to remain here. I cannot stay in this place. No, driver, please halt. Kindly stop the bus. Allow me to leave, conductor. I beg you to do something. No, what exactly is happening? No!
Let me go, I beg you, please let me leave.
Oh!
I am absolutely perfectly fine. Yes, indeed. Not even a single injury whatsoever. How on earth did this occur? How did such an event happen?
Any discomfort, dear?
What are you doing here in this place? Uncle, I am on that bus. So you were actually on that bus? You are indeed aware of that specific bus. I am acquainted with every individual inside it. You are quite fortunate, young man. That is not just a simple bus. It is a death bus every single night. It reenacts the scene of its tragic demise on this very road.
Consider yourself fortunate to have survived. See it as the result of your actions. Now leave this place, son. Go, leave from here.
Shailesh survived that night. But who knows how many have fallen victim to this bus of death. I am uncertain if this bus will continue to replay the scene of its tragic demise in this manner.
Friends, please ensure that you subscribe and don't forget.